Good evening, I am Jack Fujii and welcome to the second session of Agriculture 194C, Focus on Agriculture. Focus on Agriculture is a one-credit course offered by your College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Natural Resource Management here at the University of Hawaii at Hilo. And we come to you live every Thursday evening from the television studios located in the Mookini Library here on the University of Hawaii at Hilo campus. Before I go on, I'd like to make a few announcements. First of all, if you have to get a hold of me, there are several ways that you can get a hold of me, and if I could have the Elmo, please. You can get a hold of me by snail mail at 200 West Kawili Street, that's UH Hilo, College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Natural Resource Management, or CAFNARM, 200 West Kawili Street, Hilo, Hawaii, 96720-4091. And you can get a hold of me by phone at either 933-0850 or 974-7393. You can also get a hold of me by fax at 974, let's see, I left out a number there, 974-7674, okay, 974-7674, and for those of you on email, you can email me at jfujii@hawaii.edu. Since we are coming to you live at approximately 8 p.m., those of you in the viewing audience, and of course those of you here in the classroom, can ask questions to our guests this evening. So I hope you jot a few questions down and give us a call later on, approximately 8 p.m. Those of you on the outer islands, you can call us collect. We have another very interesting presentation for you this evening. Tonight we are featuring the Hawaii Community College Automotive Auto Repair Shop, right? The Hawaii Community College Auto Repair Shop, and we're going to have the students from the class there demonstrate some local cooking for us. And my guests this evening are Harold Fujii. Harold is the instructor in charge there at the Hawaii Community College Automotive Repair Shop. And we have Brent Nakamoto, and joining Brent we have John Nisimoto and Jeff Kontom and Paul Iona. So why don't we start some cooking? Harold, I'll turn the class over to you.
Okay, first we're gonna have Jeff. He's doing his top secret old-time family recipe, chicken adobo.
Chicken adobo, okay. What I got in here, I marinated it overnight. I got the bay leaf, the whole black pepper, garlic, ginger, and rock salt. And, this is just part of it. The key secret here is the lemongrass. This one here is going to show you guys is how to tie them into a knot. That's what we got to do so we can get them in a pot. First, we're just going to soften them out a little bit. I normally use one stalk, but tonight I'm using 3 little stalks.
Okay. And if you like lemongrass, you can put more in, or if you like lemon flavor, right?
Yeah. Okay, so after that, we're just gonna tie it this way.
Why do you have to tie it?
So she fits in a pot and she doesn't all fall apart inside her. And
so you can take them out.
You can take them out after.
I see.
Ready for eat. You don't want to eat into this.
Okay. So that's only in there for flavoring.
For flavoring.
Jeff, pretty easy to get on lemongrass.
Yeah. I figure like 3-4 years ago would be you'd have to get them in your own backyard, but now like you can go like Sack and Save, KTA, they all got them over there, so no problem.
Okay, now we don't endorse any of these stores or
I'm sorry.
Like that, so,
okay, well, we're gonna heat up our pan.
Okay.
It's really simple. We're just gonna throw it all inside now. I didn't add no liquid. It's just all the liquid from the chicken that what we have.
Okay. So about how many pounds of chicken?
This is 5-pound chicken.
5 pounds, and what do you use, the thighs or?
Chicken thighs is good. In this particular one, I chopped it up into 3 pieces. If you're gonna do it at home, you want to use the whole pieces. That'd be a lot better. But it's just that it's gonna take a lot more time to cook.
Okay. So where did you get this recipe from?
Oh, old-time secret, this one.
Oh, and
From my
you're gonna share it with us.
great-grandmother.
You're gonna share it with us tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the ingredients, the dry ingredients you put in?
Bay leaf, garlic, ginger, and the whole black pepper.
Okay.
And then now we're just gonna cover it and we're just gonna let it simmer. You just want to keep it about like on medium. You don't want to blow off the rooftop on this
Okay.
because we don't got any water or anything inside, so we're just gonna let all the natural juice come out and cook it.
Okay.
And so for now, we can get whoever's next up here. We can get John.
Okay, now we're going to have John Nisimoto, and he's going to prepare for us a spicy pork. So where'd you come up with this dish from?
Oh, this was just made at home because we don't have time for cookout dinner, so just make something fast.
So this is quick and easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the kind we like.
So I just put some oil just to brown the pork, yeah.
Okay.
And
So do you prepare this at home all the time?
not really, but just if I gotta go out fast and stuff. So I just
Oh.
experimented, yeah.
I see.
So I just put the pork in just to brown it.
Do you do a lot of cooking at home?
No.
No? Ah. Okay.
See what extra credit can do, yeah?
Ah, I see. Oh, that's the way you got him, Harold, huh?
And while I browning it, I put these 3 cloves of this crushed, already smashed garlic, yeah. In
Okay.
it.
3 cloves of garlic that you kind of smash, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So this is a real spicy pork?
Yeah, kind of spicy, but it's hot, yeah, because it's with the gochujang sauce.
Oh, okay.
John, how hot is this sauce? Hot enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it varies, you put how much you want, huh?
I see. Okay. So what did Harold say to get you on the cooking class tonight?
Well, we never had to take one test today, and
Oh, not
we got
bad,
extra
huh?
credit.
I see. Guarantee 8.
You have to use an incentive, yeah?
I see. So Harold, what do your students learn in your classroom? Well, you know, like the first year student, what do they start off with?
Well, they start off with a basic engine, yeah?
I see.
And then actually take it apart and overhaul it and put it back together. Then you progress on to fuel system. Then in this semester, they're covering electrical.
Uh-huh. Why don't you move over a little bit? There you go. So you mean these days, you know, you look under the hood of a car and boy, you don't want to touch a thing. There's so many wires and tubes and pipes and...
We're very happy that they do cars like that today because, you know, John eventually is going to need a job and, you know,
I
all
see.
my students. So basically, you know, that's what we're there for. You know. It is very technical, you know, a lot of computer, electronics. And,
Uh-huh.
it's not something that you can take around.
Yeah, I remember in the olden days, you know, there's hardly anything under the hood, so you can fool around with the engine, but these days there's too many things under there.
Yeah, but trust me, the students of today, they'll find a way to take around with it. You know, there's all kind of aftermarket things.
Oh, your mic, you're going to need to come close to a mic. Okay.
See, now the pork is brown.
Okay.
I add 2 teaspoons of sesame oil.
2 teaspoons of
Sesame oil.
sesame oil. Okay. Ooh, that looks good. And then?
And then 2 tablespoons of this gochujang sauce. This
Okay.
gochujang sauce, yeah.
And that you can get in the supermarket. yeah?
supermarkets.
In the Asian section.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just put just the heaping.
That's like a chili paste?
It's a soybean, hot bean paste.
Oh, okay. So 2 heaping tablespoons.
Yep.
And if you like it hotter, you put more in.
You can put more.
Okay.
John, remember for you.
They just stir it around.
That's an old automotive joke. So do you like to cook, John?
Sometimes.
So how do you like the automotive program?
Oh, real good.
Learning a
Yeah.
lot?
Yep.
So are you a first year student?
First year student.
Ah. And so what your instructor, Mr. Fujii, said is correct, huh? You took apart that engine and put it back together.
Oh yeah. Right now we're in the process of building one right now.
Oh. What, a V8 or a...
Yeah, V8. See now after the thing is heated up like this, you're gonna see it gets little pasty. Yeah. I
Okay.
turn off the fire and just let it sit and it should be alright.
Okay.
And
And then?
boom.
Smell good.
So how many students do you have this?
On my first year class, this class here, I have 21 students.
21 students. Wow. How many students can the classroom hold?
20.
Oh. Okay.
Then I garnish it with these chopped green onions.
Okay. Garnish it with chopped green
Yeah.
onions. So what part of the pork do you use for this?
Huh?
What part of the pork? Like pork
Oh,
butt?
I just buy this chopped pork just out of the supermarkets. They
Oh,
sell them
I
already
see.
chopped, you know.
Okay.
You could use regular slices of pork also,
Okay.
depending. But to me, I guess this one is faster, smaller. I don't have to cut it.
Boy, that's something that I could cook, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quick and easy, like you say. Just
Yep.
few ingredients: garlic. What do you call that sauce again?
The gochujang.
Oh, okay. That's
Gochujang
some
hot
kind of
sauce.
Korean Korean chili paste, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then the sesame
The
oil.
sesame oil.
All right. Okay, Jeff, how's your chicken adobo coming?
Right now, yeah. Too bad you get some of the smell-o-vision yet. You get the smell-o-vision. Oh, this is it.
Okay, so you kind of toss it around a
Yeah.
little bit.
Just
So,
gonna
so
mix
how
it around.
long do you cook it in the wok like that?
About an hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Think it's going to be ready by the...
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, boy, the students are going to be kind of...
So it's just it's part of
Angry
the
if it doesn't
cooking
get
secret.
done in
You kind
time.
of starve them, and then they really appreciate your cooking.
Oh, okay. So Jeff, do you do a lot of cooking while you're at home?
Yeah, I was doing house husband before I came to school, so I was doing all the cooking and everything, all the shopping and everything. So, but now I'm back working.
So can you use the same recipe and use pork instead?
Yeah,
And
you can use the pork. The pork is what normally everybody do, but the only difference when you use with the pork, you're just gonna cook it more down, and you're gonna when all the oil come out, you're gonna use that oil to just kind of brown it. But this one here is we're just gonna kind of like thicken up the gravy for it.
Okay. Okay, so
Actually, Jeff, he really, I would say out of all of us, he's the professional, because actually prior to coming to our classes, he actually was a professional cook, yeah? Yeah, so when he says it's a good recipe, we always want to, like we say in auto mechanics, we got to road test the ingredient.
I see. Okay, so it looks like the spicy pork is done. John, maybe you might put it on the table over there in front with the red tablecloth. And then,
Yeah, in the front.
what are we going to do next, Harold?
Next gonna be Brother Iona over here, Brother
Okay.
Hawaiian.
Got Paul Iona. He's going to do a turkey tail lao lao.
Turkey tail lao lao.
Sounds interesting.
I got pork over here. I got some turkey tail already cut up already.
Okay. So you got to cut up the turkey tail.
Yeah. I usually cut them up in 3 pieces or in half.
So Paul, what
Paul,
part?
your mic, I think your mic has got to be on.
Okay.
There we go.
So
Okay.
what Paul? What part of the pork is that?
You can use any, whatever's
What
on
is that?
sale.
It's pork butts then.
This is pork butt. Yeah, this is on sale
Okay.
at KTA,
And
of
then there is
course.
turkey butts too then.
And then, yeah, we got turkey tail butts over here.
And then what else you using?
And I got brisket stew meat.
Oh, it's not rump roast or something.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, or else you could call it the butt lao lao. Eh?
Nothing but
Pork butt.
Nothing but butts.
butts.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, we got a bunch of comedians here tonight. You guys must have a lot of fun in that automotive repair
Never-
program.
Don't move me. Okay, we're gonna need some room over here.
You guys must have some good parties, huh? With all these cooks.
Oh yeah, Brother Iona here, Brother Hawaiian, he made one huli huli pig for our party.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some salt over here,
Okay, Hawaiian salt.
Hawaiian salt,
Okay.
and I got some minced garlic.
Okay.
I also got some black pepper.
Some
Right
what?
here, black pepper.
Black pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah,
Okay.
pepper.
Yeah.
Okay. I just gonna demonstrate. Okay, yeah. I need all the room I can get. First of all, we got tea leaf already. Usually the tea leaf, you take out the back, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Take out the back, you cut it, and then you bone it.
How do you do that?
Just let it with a knife, and then
just,
take off the back.
I see.
You wanna
okay.
show them
So
how?
that it's easy to bend. It's flexible.
I see.
So you
okay.
can bend it without breaking.
Oh, too bad you didn't have one tea leaf so you can show us how to do that.
Yeah.
You
I
ain't-
made them all.
You
prepared
ain't
already.
Oh,
debone
okay.
them already.
All deep bone already.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it as simple as I could.
So you
So I
actually
can
just
be-
take the midrib off of the tea leaf so
Just
it
kind of show
becomes
me
more
one knife,
flexible.
Paul.
Yeah.
Just go grab
Okay.
one knife.
You
Yeah.
Pass me one knife,
Yeah.
please.
Just go show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has the bone all the way down, so what you do is just slit this part over here, and then just kind of like
Oh, just
Take it
pull it
off.
right on the edge of the table and then the thing, the
yeah, it
midrib
goes
just
all the way
comes
down,
right
all the
off,
way
yeah.
down, all the way down till he comes down.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
the tricks of the trade
Now
there.
he's flexible, can bend.
Okay.
We'll take the knife now.
Yeah. And then I got some luau leaf, taro leaf, already been washed.
Okay.
Taro leaf.
Does it make any difference what kind you use or
I usually just go to the supermarket and buy 'em.
buy
I never
whatever
go out
taro
and-
leaf you see?
like the
Okay.
pocket taro and stuff. I never
Okay.
go and pick them on my own
You can
because
use the kind grow on the vine on the tree.
I never
that-
did use that one,
Eh?
but
The one grow on the vine.
you
the
can
big
if you
one.
like. Yeah, because you know why? They say that taro leaf, if the certain ones, if you eat them and clean them right, that you get your throat come itchy.
That's right,
Yeah,
right.
so this one's already been cleaned, washed already.
You
So-
vein them too. You vein them. No.
Like the supermarket one, I don't vein them, but if we get them from like YP or someplace like that, then usually we vein them.
How
I
you
see.
vein them though?
When you vein them,
Well, I will give you the knife.
yes,
Okay.
thank you. When you vein them, usually there's a Y, yeah? The back of the taro leaf, there's a Y.
Right.
Then they usually just cut the back like this, and then they skin
Just
them.
peel them right back.
Peel them right back. Same like the other two Ys on top. They do the same to this one also.
So you can use the young luau, or you use the old leaves, or whatever, huh?
The bigger the better.
Okay.
That way, because if it's small, you're gonna have to use a lot.
Ah.
So if it's bigger,
So
yeah.
after you get through steaming, it comes out like spinach almost, yeah?
Yeah, like spinach.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if you like a lot of the luau leaves, then you put plenty, and if you don't like them too much, then
Yeah.
you put less, huh?
You go, yeah, according to what.
Okay.
You know, get on preference, you know, what kind of lehua or pake.
I just go to the supermarket. I don't even know what kind is this one. On the bag it doesn't say, but
Oh.
it's
It's
a
the
little
kind-
over a pound.
That look like Stuart haircut there.
Okay.
I hope you're listening.
Yeah, so,
Huh?
yeah.
Okay, now what?
First of all, I usually put about maybe, even the pork, you can put according to how big you like them. You
Okay.
can, like me, I'll just like put maybe
Oh,
2
that-
blocks of this.
That's
Oh,
a healthy
okay.
lao lao. That's
Hawaiian
over
size.
1
Like
pound
this.
lao lao, huh?
It's the Iona size then.
This is going to be more than a pound of lao lao.
Okay.
And then with a turkey tail, you do the same thing too. Turkey tail. I usually put 1 or 2. This one we're going to put 2.
Oh,
And then
wow.
also with the beef, same thing too.
So you put
usually
beef?
per lao lao, you put maybe about a quarter or half pound of each, except the pork. The pork maybe you like about, we can put maybe like about 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds.
Oh, that's enough for
prefer.
2 people there.
Yeah.
Unless you're super hungry,
for
yeah?
us, no, man. Boss is
Well, one usually I used to eat. Well, yeah, this was like nothing. I could eat more than
I think for Paul, that's just one, huh? One.
before I could eat more than one.
it's
than this.
appetizer for you before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is P5, so yeah, we on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
I'm gonna add the ingredients as I go around. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Hawaiian salt to taste. Yeah.
okay.
Again, you add how much you like, how salty. You don't like put too much because you always can add after it's cooked.
I
You
see.
can always add a little bit more after.
Okay.
The Hawaiian salt there, and then minced garlic also. Not my me, I use it in my hand, but
I know you
I
wash
never
them.
bring one spoon this one.
Okay.
And then also the pepper, same way.
Okay.
You go by the kind. And then all you do is wrap it up.
Now, is there any special way to wrap them?
I usually just fold them in and
Just
Like
keep
throwing
folding
away
them
a-
in, huh?
diaper. And then,
Follow like one diaper.
no, throwing away one diaper.
Oh.
And just wrap it up like this.
Okay,
That's one, yeah. You use 2 tea leaves.
okay.
And do the same thing on the other side. And then,
So you
Yeah,
use
the
2 tea
string.
leaf.
huh?
2 tea leaf.
2 tea leaves. Some people they use 1 and then they use the tin foil.
Oh,
And whatever way you like. I use the string. Some people use rubber band.
I think the string is better, yeah.
It's
the
a little
rubber
bit
band
harder,
might
but
leave a off flavor, I think.
it's a little bit harder. But
It's the real
some people
old
they
style.
complain about the rubber band taste and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And the
So-
tin foil also.
What other ingredients can you put in the lao lao?
You can put butterfish or salted salmon.
Oh,
For today, yes, that's optional. You can add that on your own.
So what part of the what cut is that? Your beef?
This is brisket stew meat.
That,
brisket stew meat.
is,
Yeah.
is that mad cow one?
No, I think it was happy cow.
Okay.
But yeah, the process, the procedure is the same. You keep doing them. Like depends how much you like
show
that.
one more? You gonna
Okay,
do
I'll
some
show one more again.
Okay. So when you make this, you can go assembly line like, yeah? Or,
Yeah, yeah. Usually when you make fundraising or you're making for a luau, you get your whole family, you get a table, you get them all lined up, everybody helping out.
I see.
Makes it a lot easier. I seen
It's
about
Iona
1,000
size, man.
for luau and stuff. But
So what's the most you made at one time, you folks?
the most I made at one time, I believe, about 600.
600.
600 laos.
Wow.
Not by
you-
myself though, of course. With
And
help.
then you cooked it in the emu
no,
or inside a steamer?
We use 55-gallon drums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we usually use a crate. You put it on the bottom with a wire,
Uh-huh.
and you stack it in there. You add the water,
Oh.
and then cover it. Big steamer. You can fit. Depends how big again. You can usually it fits like 300 in one barrel.
And how long does it take to
To cook
one batch?
one batch, you cook them. Usually when you boil the water, it takes about maybe 45 minutes to an hour to boil.
Mm-hmm.
So you're ready. It takes 5 to 6 hours to cook. So you start the fire, then you give it about 7 hours, because you're minusing that 1 hour for the water to boil.
So this is an all-day affair then?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
started, what time you put them on this morning?
I came a little bit late. I put it on about 8:30.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
believe 8:30, 2:30 was done. So yeah, we got everything again inside. Same thing. Go to taste again.
so if there's some people that got high blood pressure and they don't want to put the salt in, you can leave the salt out, yeah?
The salt, and then again the meat, you can go whatever, lean, cut out the fat,
Uh-huh.
and go with that too.
But it's the fat that makes it taste good, huh?
Yeah, it's true. Without the fat, usually the luau leaf tends to come out dry,
Oh, I see.
and you don't like your luau to be dry. So what you do, they usually put the pork fat, or like the turkey tail has a lot of fat already in it, so
I see.
it helps the thing to stay moist.
So is this the normal way you make the la for the big parties?
Yeah, this is my normal way.
With the turkey
This
tail?
is the only way I know how. the only way I know how.
Okay.
And just tie it up again.
So you got special knot that you tie? Well,
No, just like
You know-
wrapping a gift for your
oh,
wife
yeah.
or for your friend.
I thought you were tying one of those knife knots.
Oh, you must be good at wrapping Christmas presents, huh?
Oh, me.
600 at one time.
Yeah, Paul, that's
Okay.
not one of those knife knots
Knife
that you
knot.
need one knife to take them apart.
No, you just pull them off the string.
Oh, you put a slip knot on there.
Yeah, bow tie.
Oh, I see. Maybe demonstrate that again.
Huh?
Demonstrate that knot again.
Oh.
We'll get the overhead camera on there. Okay,
Slow motion.
okay,
Okay, yeah.
all right.
Just tie them like that, and then bring
Just
them
like
up.
you're tying your shoelace,
Just
yeah?
like tying a shoe. Shoelace, yeah,
So
exactly.
easy removal, eh?
That's it.
It's the Hawaiian ziplock there.
And
Hawaiian ziplock.
and then you just put them inside your
Jam 'em right in
steamer.
there, leave them in there about 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Ready to eat.
Okay. Well, that was
You
pretty
show
good,
how the
John.
Finished product look like, John. Paul. The finished product, how the thing look like.
Yep.
Oh, as soon as you opened that steamer up, I could
Finished
smell
product.
it.
Camera got them.
Maybe the camera. Wait, hold it. Oh, wait a little bit. Camera. There you go. Camera gonna zoom
Yeah.
in on it.
This one right here, we cook them about 6 hours today. And we got some more that we can wrap up, use up the rest of this pork
Okay.
and stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much,
Okay, so
Paul.
next,
You're welcome.
gonna be
And what are we going to do now? We're going to have Brent Sakamoto is going to come out and do a cold ginger chicken.
take away.
So what else do your students do in the first year after they take the engine apart and put it back together? What else do they do?
Okay, the next thing that they do, like what they're currently doing down is electrical. It's the electrical system, electrical electronics, which is quite extensive today. And then they go into powertrains, the
So-
transmissions, and the differentials and
Is everything computerized these days in the engine?
Most-
You just hook the car up to a computer and it'll diagnose it?
Yeah, well, it's not that quite simple, but yeah, you most of the cars today you do have to have a scan tool, yeah, to diagnose it properly, yeah.
I see.
So
Now, if some of the people out in the community have a problem with their car, you know, can you call you up and can you give them advice for free?
Sure, we
If
do.
it's for free, we can say it on TV.
Oh yeah, if it's for free.
For free,
Oh
right.
yeah. We have a
Okay.
lot of aloha.
So then if it's for free, then I can give your phone number.
Okay, 974
974
7409.
09. Okay, now you might get inundated by phone calls tomorrow. with all the-
We already inundated with phone calls. Trust me, you'll have a hard time calling in because our phone is really, really active.
Okay, but you know, if someone out there has a problem with their car,
If you-
they can call you folks up and you can kind of
And
give
if
them some advice.
if
yeah?
they say that they heard, they seen the number up on Focus on Ag, then I'll pay extra attention to the call.
Okay, you heard that, folks. If you
But
heard
you
it
gotta
on Focus-
mention Focus on Ag.
Okay, and free.
Free.
Okay.
They
good.
call it free 99.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, Brent,
Yes.
so are you a cook or?
Not really. I just, I kind of enjoy it from time to time, cooking dinner and stuff, making stuff.
Okay. So this is a cold ginger chicken. You gotta tell us what you've done so far.
Okay, what you see here is I've already pre-cooked some chicken because the chicken takes a while to cook, takes about an hour or so.
Okay, so how do you pre-cook it?
When you pre-cook it, you usually get a chicken breast that's like this. I've used the one that has some ribs left inside. I prefer the chicken with the bones. You could use basically any piece. You could use, those cut-up pieces in the bags that you get, with the drumsticks, anything. What's your preference, actually? You can use on a boneless or
I
boneless, skinless if you'd like.
So if you don't like chicken breast, you can use chicken thighs.
Yes. The only trouble with chicken thighs, it may be a little harder to cut into smaller pieces
Oh,
because of
okay.
the bone, the thigh bone.
I see.
Okay, so I started boiling some water, and what you want to do is place the chicken in the boiling water at a rolling boil,
Okay.
and you just want to have enough just to cover the chicken. Okay.
Just enough water to cover the
yeah.
chicken.
Okay. Once you've placed all your chicken in there, you want to cover it again,
Okay.
and mind you, the water has to be at a rolling boil. You want it to be boiling hot. Once it's in there and it's been boiling for a while, you place the chicken in there. Then what you want to do is you want to turn off the heat.
Oh, turn off the heat.
Yeah. Is it off? Yeah, it's off. From now, you just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it for another hour or so.
So 1 hour.
Yes.
And then it's cooked.
Yes, and what you're going to end up with, chicken breast, it looks like this. I didn't put anything in the water, but just plain water.
Okay.
No salt whatsoever.
Brent, try explain that again. So you get them going to a rolling
Yes,
boil.
you get the
Right.
water going to a rolling boil to bring it up to
The
temperature.
chicken gotta be in there or before you put in the chicken?
Before you put in the chicken.
Now the chicken's got to be thawed out, right?
Yes.
You
If you
can't
use
put
frozen
frozen
chicken, yes,
chicken in
no. It has to be either fresh or thawed out chicken.
Okay.
Once it's to a boil, you place the whole chicken pieces into the pot, however many that you're gonna put in cook.
Okay.
Once you finish that, you cover it. You turn off the fire, and you just leave it alone for about an hour.
And it's done.
Yes, it should be done. Depending on the thickness of the chicken, it may be slightly pink on the inside. But what you can do is you can throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or a minute just to get that,
I see.
to that doneness. Once it sits in there, you want to take it out, and this is what you're going to end up with. It's going to look like this. It doesn't look like much. But what you want to do...
Tastes good, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you want to do is after you've got it out of the pot, drain the water, you want to put it in the ice box and cool it down completely, cold ginger chicken.
Oh.
So you take a piece like this with your knife, and you want to cut it into maybe bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
So you might want to be careful with this because there is bones, in these.
Okay.
Or just put in a plug in there for Brent. He was the student that coordinated a lot of our
Party.
year-end party. Yeah. So
Oh.
he's. I mean, all of these students that are here, they all participated really well. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, I went to one of your parties, and boy, those are some parties.
Oh yeah. We, like I say, we work hard, but we like to have fun too.
Work hard, study hard,
Yeah.
and play hard.
That's right.
Okay.
And my students know that for sure.
So once the students finish the first year, what do they do the second year?
Second year, go into brake systems, automatic trans, and what was the other one?
So by the time they finish the second year, they can become mechanics.
They
more or
can
less.
enter entry level into the automotive field. And right now, as far as job availability, it is. I mean, we cannot supply enough people out there.
So that's a good,
it's a very, I mean, you know, if anyone out there, I don't know if this is called advertising, but you know, it's a wide open field right now.
It's a good trade to go into.
Yes, and I think more so for this island, if you're willing to make the migration over to the other side of the island, I mean, basically, it's if you show up there, they'll hire you. Yeah. So.
Okay, so what's next, Brent?
Okay, I've cut the pieces into small bite-sized pieces,
Okay,
you know. Then I'm just going to put it in a bowl.
all right. Well, this is just like the ones you get in the Chinese restaurant, yeah?
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Now, this recipe is what, top secret recipe too?
Not really. I kind of got it from my dad.
Oh yeah.
My dad's a real, you know, cook. So he's kind of.
So what do you plan to do when you finish up the 2-year program?
Hopefully, I want to open my own business, but I foresee myself immediately after the program probably working for a mechanic shop somewhere, getting the experience.
I see.
Right now, I'm going to start making the sauce, which
Okay.
is actually the key part of this whole thing. You need about 3 or 4 stalks of green onions for about
Okay.
maybe 3.5, 4 pounds of chicken.
All right.
You need some Hawaiian salt
Okay.
and ginger. Okay, what you want to do with the ginger, you want to mince it up into small, very small pieces. A lot of people really don't like to bite into big pieces of ginger.
You know you use ginger chicken.
So right now I'm just kind of cutting up the ginger and getting into mince-sized pieces.
Wow, you do that like a pro. Shows that you've done a lot of cooking.
No, I guess I enjoy it, you know.
So it didn't take too much coaxing from Mr. Fujii to get you to do the cooking here tonight.
Actually, it was extra credit.
But actually, in reality, all of the students present here today don't really need the extra credit.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. I don't know about Iona though.
Well,
This is just lawful food.
Okay. Just remember the gorilla.
you can call Harold Fujii at 974-7409 if you want to hear the rest of the gorilla joke.
Oh yeah. Maybe the bat one. The bat.
Okay.
You kind of want to really mince this ginger up kind of fine,
All right.
as small as you can. Want to be careful,
Okay.
you know.
So you say this is a favorite recipe of your dad's.
Yeah, he kind of liked it, and at first, when he first told me about it, or actually I seen him eating it, I was like, what's that? And he tells me cold ginger chicken. I'm like, ooh, cold ginger chicken? I don't know about that. But he taught me to always try, you know, never turn anything down. So I tried it, and
You were
lo and
hooked
behold, I
on
liked
it,
that. I liked it.
huh? Okay.
Okay, you get it minced up pretty fine.
Yeah.
So do you ever think about going into the culinary arts?
Yeah, I did. But I thought about it more, and it's like, oh no, it's not something I'd want to do.
And well, so what got you into the automotive program?
Well, my family, I had a grandfather that was really into mechanics,
Uh-huh.
fixing cars.
Mhm.
and I was kind of brought up around it, you know, as a young kid. And through growing up, I just never really pictured myself. I always liked cars. I mean, who doesn't, right? But you know, I just thought about it, and I said, what am I going to do? And I just, hey, maybe I like fixing cars, which I did, and I haven't regretted the decision yet.
Well, that's something you got to do. You got to do something you like.
Okay, now you need about, what about these 3 pounds of chicken? Maybe you need about 2 tablespoons of ginger.
Okay.
You can put more. Actually, I kind of like a little more, so I'm going to put a little more. You can put however much you want, or however,
Okay.
you know.
Well, of course, this is ginger chicken, so
Get ginger in this ginger chicken.
Okay, now I'm going to kind of just cut up the green onions.
okay.
So you put in fresh ginger in there.
Yes, fresh raw ginger.
Raw ginger.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, who taught you how to use that knife?
Actually, it's one of my first jobs that I got out of high school.
Wow.
I used to work for a wholesale fish company where I had to learn how to cut fish. You know, so
Looks like you had a lot of practice at that.
yeah, and a lot of missing tips of my fingers and cuts here and there. Okay. Some of the green onions you want to save for garnish.
Okay.
So maybe about a tablespoon of green onions. Mostly it's just for color.
Okay.
Okay.
And then?
Then you need about quarter of a cup, maybe a little more of vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
You could use canola oil. You kind of want to use an oil that is very neutral. There's no
Okay.
flavor. You don't want to use olive oil
Oh, I see.
or some type of other oil. Basically, you just want to use a plain salad oil.
Okay.
So you put in about a quarter of a cup.
Cannot use automatic transmission oil. Give
Nah,
them the red color.
nah.
Huh?
That one, the taste could be, you know, not
Too
gonna be-
strong.
Maybe,
Too strong. Oh.
maybe.
What about 10W30?
Too thick, I think. We gotta get a finer, you know.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
then
we
you
got
need
a lot
about-
of comedians here tonight.
Salt is to taste.
Okay.
You may want to put a little more salt than you think you should put inside because the chicken is unsalted.
Oh, I see.
And all the flavor basically comes from the sauce.
And if you didn't have enough salt in the original mixture, you can always add
Yes,
some afterwards?
yes, yes. So I'm using Hawaiian salt.
Okay.
Probably use maybe a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2.
Okay.
Another thing that you can add, which a lot of people, you know, they don't seem to like because it's kind of bad for your health, is MSG or Ajinomoto. No, I don't know. I guess my father told me that it is good, but it is an optional thing. You don't have to put it inside. So you can just put salt.
Some people are allergic to that
Yes,
too, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not going to put anything, but I just wanted to show that
yeah,
you could
the
put it
students
inside.
are happy that you didn't put it in. Okay.
So basically, you just want to lightly toss this.
But the MSG really puts in a good flavor.
Yes, yes. If you were to taste one where you were able to eat MSG, you taste one with MSG and without, you'd be able to find that it has slightly better flavor with the one with MSG.
Okay. Then you just kind of toss that around.
Yes, you toss this around, get it really mixed really well.
So what do you enjoy best about the program so far in the automotive program?
It's not boring. It's definitely not boring. I learn something new every day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good
So,
decision.
Harold, is there some kind of certification that you have to take once you...
Once you graduate, you have to put in a year of actual work. And after a year with your diploma, you can go ahead and take what we call an ASE exam, and there's 8 basic areas that you can go and take, and then you can be ASE certified, which we actually have some second-year students that already took their exam and passed. Yeah. So
I see.
yeah. So that is the certification that is accepted actually in all of North America.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing now there?
Right now, I just garnished it. Kind of clean up the bowl a little bit.
Okay.
What you want to do now is just maybe let it marinate for about 15, 20 minutes before serving. Again, put it in the icebox because the chicken is warmed up since you'll
Okay.
be handling it.
So is it better to let it sit overnight and the flavors really soak in, or?
No, because of the raw ginger. Ginger tends to break down the meat fibers, so it may be kind of a mushy texture if you let it sit
Oh,
too long.
I see.
So,
So,
yeah,
only about 15 minutes then.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Looks good. Hope it tastes good.
I hope so too.
I'm sure it will. Okay, what's next? Oh, we got the head honcho coming up now with his orange soul colada. What kind of dish is that?
Oh, it's you know, life is too complicated, so whenever I have a recipe that I like, it cannot be complicated.
Okay.
So I tend to choose recipes that very easy to do.
All right.
Okay, so
Is that orange colada or
so
soul?
colada. Okay, it's just the name of the 3 ingredients that we use to marinate the chicken. Okay, so one is your absolutely normal frozen orange juice concentrate, 1 can, 12 ounces.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta figure out, this is complicated now, how to do this, how to open this can, yeah? So you might have to kind of look at it carefully, or else you might not be able to open it, right? So voila, we open the can and we put this. It takes a special technique now to just pour it in. Okay, that's your special technique right there. Okay, absolutely do not throw away this can. There's a purpose for this can. Okay, you can throw away the cover. Okay.
Okay.
The next ingredient that we put in is coconut syrup. Okay, this is not coconut milk, but coconut syrup. You know, okay, you can put on your pancake.
Ah.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna open this. I think I got them. Okay. Okay, so this takes technique to be very careful, right? So
So you can get any kind of coconut syrup.
and it's equal parts. Okay?
Okay.
It's equal parts. So this is not quite 12 ounces, it's 11 and a half ounce. So, you know, big deal, it's close enough. So
Close enough for
big
government
technique
work.
again.
Okay.
We need to put this right in there.
So far, it looks kind of easy.
I don't like complicated recipes, you know.
Okay.
We got enough complications
Okay,
in the
we
auto
got
shop, yeah?
we got the orange and the coal,
Yeah.
and then the colada.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose colada is coconut, right? Okay, so this, you can absolutely put them in your recycle bin, yeah, and throw it down the trash.
Okay.
Then we have soy sauce, shoyu. Okay.
Okay.
We use our can and measure the exact same amount.
Okay. Whatever kind of shoyu you
Your
want.
preference.
Okay. Don't mention the brand name.
Don't mention the brand name.
Okay. Okay, so
Okay,
far.
once you have done this, then this part here you can get rid of.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay, then you have this mixing spoon.
Okay.
And you kind of mix it up.
Hey, I think this is the kind of recipes our students would like to. Is this a dessert dish or is this
It's not a dessert dish. Trust me, it's something unusual, but easy to do. Like I say, life is too complicated, yeah. So you have to find something that is simple and easy to make and tastes good.
Okay.
So the students in here can be the judge, yeah. Okay, so it looks kind of like this. Kind of looks like right there.
All right.
Okay. Then I take 5 pounds of chicken, yeah. I'm using chicken thighs with the skins and the bones, yeah. It
Okay.
don't matter. It's your preference, whatever you want to use.
So if you're kind of health conscious, you want to take off the skin.
You can take it off after.
Oh.
I think that the skin adds a little flavor, so you can take it off after. But that's your
Okay.
preference. It's all to do with preference, yeah.
Okay.
So this is just a normal chicken thighs. Okay, so being that I don't have a tongue, I guess I gotta use my nicely washed hand.
Okay.
So I just place it in the marinade. Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a real easy marinade sauce to make, huh?
Yep. And just remember, it's equal parts. So 5 pounds to this is just about right, yeah. Okay, so just.
Where did you get this recipe from?
Oh, this is a big top secret, just declassified 1,500-year-old recipe, straight from my wife's side, not mine.
Okay.
So then we can get rid of that, and then once we put it in the marinade, right?
How long do you marinate?
Marinate it, preferably overnight.
Okay.
Okay, so this is gonna be marinated, so maybe tomorrow we can test some out, road test this, yeah?
Okay.
So this is over with. You can actually do it like in the morning and then, you know, cook it in the afternoon when you reach home or overnight, yeah? So that's it. Okay, so you can put this over here. Let me check, pass me on. Then, if you are using chicken thighs with skin and bones, I like to place the skin facing upward. But like I say, that is preference, yeah?
Okay.
And then I put about half of the marinade in the pan. Not all of them, because then it comes, you know, kind of too mushy, yeah?
Okay.
And then you bake it 350. About an hour. Or, you know, if you don't have the bone, it's going to cook faster. You can actually go higher if you want it more brown. Yeah, you can go to 375. That's okay too. You know, it's all to do with preference. And then
And you cover it with foil.
you bake it in an open pan. I just covered this just to kind of contain,
okay.
because we got no oven over here yet. So I had to
Ah,
kind of,
there's the oven right there.
where? Where's the oven? We got coal ovens over here. You better put in for an oven. And then the end result is it looks something like that.
Oh, wow, that looks good.
And it's that simple. Pop
So,
them in the oven and
350 or
350 or
375?
375. You like this one, you know, if you want a little bit more brown, then you can go 375, but it's preference, yeah.
about 1 hour?
About an hour should be done. You know, everybody can tell. I just go and poke the chicken, and if it goes through, right? You know, everybody does that, right? And
Okay.
if it's, huh? Yeah, you can taste test too, yeah. And that's it. It's a simple, good, and trust me, you know, the first time that I ate this chicken, I
Smells
kinda,
good from here.
oh man, what is this? And it has a different kind of, you know, just plain old chicken that everybody eats, but kind of changes the flavor a little. And I believe it's a good recipe, and I guess all of you sitting in this class can judge after.
Okay.
So that's it. It's that simple.
All right.
So I don't know about
Now we're
Jeff.
going to get Jeff back again with the chicken adobo, huh?
Yeah, just about ready here.
How's it look?
Oh, it's looking good.
Almost been an hour there.
Yeah, just about. We got most of the liquid out that came out of the chicken. So now, right now, what we're dealing with is just with the oil.
Uh-huh.
So
So did you turn the heat down a little bit?
yeah,
on
I had to turn the heat back down.
it? So you leave it full blast at the beginning, and then,
Well, I kind of had it on a medium.
Medium.
While I had it, while we had it boiling.
okay.
And then once that water all evaporated, then I brought down the heat.
I
But
see.
now we're gonna do the finish up on this, so we're gonna bring back the heat again.
Bring it back up.
Yeah. And this is a part where you just gotta do your mixing. You constantly gotta mix it.
Is this kind of the real, authentic adobo?
Oh, original this. Can I get any more original than this?
Okay. We'll get our callers tonight, and they're going to call in and
Sure.
critique you on this, and they'll tell me if. But it looks good so far.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yes, sir.
Did you use vinegar in the?
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
okay.
vinegar inside. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mention the vinegar.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. Yeah.
Sorry. I thought Mr. Fujii was gonna show our recipe. I put in about like half a cup of vinegar for this 5 pound of chicken.
Was that with the marinade at the
Yes,
beginning?
yes, everything was all inside.
Okay, how much vinegar was that again?
About half a cup.
Half a cup, okay. That's a secret weapon to adobo. We almost missed it.
Yeah,
I was gonna tell you, wow, that's the first time I've seen adobo without vinegar.
yeah.
But you know, cannot tell because that's your top. You know, yours only what you said, 1500-year-old recipe.
Oh, very old, yeah. Apple cider.
Apple cider.
Yeah,
Cider vinegar.
yeah. I tried the distilled one, the white one. Too harsh. The white one. The white vinegar is good for like sweet sour sauce and stuff.
But for this chicken adobo.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just about ready here now.
So how do you know when it's ready?
Oh, the texture of the meat, the way how the meat is going,
Okay.
and you can see, like I said, the oil just all retracted out from it. Now we're gonna add some essence in this.
So adobo is not supposed to be watery or liquidy. It's supposed to be kind of dry.
Ah, that's the one I was talking about. This is what we call in the Pangasinan adobo. This is the one you have the gravy.
To repeat that again?
Pangasinan.
Yeah, that's a place in
Oh,
the
so I said-
Philippines, eh? Pangasinan,
yeah.
that's a place
Is
there.
that
Exactly.
Ilocano or Tagalog or
Ilocano side.
Ilocano?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
you're right. Because adobo is actually meaning fried.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I was saying when you asked about the pork one.
Uh-huh.
That's the one that, because I guess the meat can handle the browning. So I suggest to, when you make the chicken, use this recipe instead of the pork.
Okay.
I'm gonna add just about a teaspoon of brown sugar, just to kill that vinegar taste, the harshness of the vinegar.
Ah. Just brown sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's not special kind brown sugar. Eh?
No. You can
Just
get
brown sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks.
Well, when we
asked
had the plantation was going, then we had the molasses. The molasses would be good too inside.
instead of the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I was just telling the class that I told the technicians, the student helped to make the rice too late, so I'm sorry, no rice tonight.
Oh no.
I'm
We need
sorry.
rice with the chicken.
Maybe I'll have one of the students come in early and make rice for us every time.
Yeah,
Extra
that's gonna
credit,
add a
right?
couple pinch of green
Extra
onions.
credit, this class is easy enough already.
You can demonstrate. You got a rice cooker.
Okay, what's this now?
I just put a couple pinch of green onions.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna kick it up one more notch with a teaspoon of sesame seed oil.
Sesame seed oil.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now, do they do this in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Or is this, or is this the
This is
Jeff
this is
special?
This is Jeff special secret. This
Oh, the sesame oil.
yeah.
That's your secret weapon.
The secret weapon.
Okay.
It's an extra love of it.
Yeah.
Now we can take off our lemongrass.
Okay. And then it looks about ready.
Yep, we're done. And we're gonna put it in our tray.
Geez, Harold, you really timed this class pretty good. It's just about 8 o'clock.
Without practicing.
Man, you guys are pros.
And that's it.
Chicken adobo.
1600 century.
old, yeah.
Chicken
I'm
adobo.
sorry, class, no rice to eat with this.
Kicked
Man,
up a few
the rice
notches.
would have done the trick, but it's okay, it looks good. So, Harold, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, we've come to that portion of the class where those of you in the viewing audience and of course those of you here in the classroom can ask questions. The phone numbers are on the screen. The numbers are 974-7726 and 961-9046. So please give us a call. Again, tonight we're featuring the Hawaii Community College Automotive Repair Program. And we have with us Harold Fujii, the instructor there, and also 4 of his students, Brent Sakamoto, John Nisimoto, Jeff Kontom, and Paul Iona. And they prepared for us 5 different dishes: a chicken adobo, spicy pork, turkey tail lau lau, cold ginger chicken, and Harold's favorite orange colada. So now, I'm sure the class jotted down one question, right? Maybe we can get a pan. Oh, great! We got a question in the back. Okay, press the button and let it go. Okay, go ahead with the question.
Okay, I have a question for Harold. You know your chicken, can it be frozen when you marinate it, or does it have to be defrosted? Will the water?
You probably could do it frozen, but you know, whenever it's frozen, it has a lot of moisture, yeah, water, so it's better to defrost it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I have another question for Jeff.
Jeff.
What kind of taste does the lemongrass give the chicken?
What kind of taste?
Yeah, what is it? Is it the main part of the ingredients, or
I say it is.
is it what kind of
Gives a
taste?
lemon flavor. It's got
Lemon?
a lemon
Yeah, it's like
aroma.
a lemony flavor.
Okay.
Like I said, you guys gotta get smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for asking the question. We have 2 callers on the line. Will the first caller let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi. Yes, I'm calling from Kalihi.
Okay,
Yeah, I would like to
Kaibiki.
know the chicken adobo. How do you cook chicken adobo? That looks good.
Okay, do you
I'm
think
sorry,
that is authentic chicken adobo?
Yo, I'm sorry, what was the question again you wanted to know?
Yeah, I would like to know what is the ingredients to make chicken adobo?
Well, ingredients.
That looks good, that's why.
Oh, the ingredients. I had bay leaf, garlic, ginger, vinegar inside, and that was the main marinade that I had inside. And of course, the lemongrass. We cannot forget the lemongrass.
And the bay leaves.
The bay leaves.
And another thing is, do you put it all together and cook it?
Yeah, I just put
All at once?
yeah, I just put it all inside, and then I just you can let it sit for like an hour or so. But for me, I had to go work today, so I had it sitting overnight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What kind of chicken adobo is it? It says Paginisan.
Yeah, the pangansinan.
Oh, Pagkasinan. Oh, I see. That looks very good.
Okay, thank you.
Do you put on a restaurant or anything?
Oh no.
Or just do it on your own?
Yeah, I just do it on my own.
Oh, you folks are great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Kaibiki here on the Big Island. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Honolulu. I want to know about the sauce for the chicken that Harold made.
Okay, Harold,
What was the question?
your chicken. They're going to ask
the
the question
ingredient.
now.
You wanted the ingredients?
Yes.
All it is frozen orange juice concentrate,
Yeah.
shoyu,
Yeah.
soy sauce, and coconut sauce. It's the syrup, yeah, coconut syrup.
And that's all.
That's all, and equal parts. So I use the 1 can, and and use the can to measure out the soy sauce.
Oh, and that's all. And then you bake it in the oven for 350 for 1 hour.
About there, yeah. Or you can go slightly higher. Depends how well done you want the chicken.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Honolulu up the Hamakua coast here. We have another question. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Yeah, this question is for Harold.
Okay.
This is Albert down at Paradise Archery.
Hey, Albert.
Brother, what time the road test tomorrow? Like, come eat.
Hey, anytime. you need to show up this week.
Yeah, I know, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
But it is the recipes you guys made look interesting. I need the recipes later on.
Oh, you know that as a 10-4.
Already.
When you
going.
going to show up?
Huh?
When you going to show up?
It's kind of tied up doing some stuff.
Okay.
Alrighty, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I think we have another phone caller. Could you? Okay, we say no caller, so I'm sure the classroom has some questions. Maybe we can get the, oh, we've got a question in the back. All right, press that button and go ahead.
For the chicken adobo?
Yes.
Yes, can you substitute the lemongrass with lemon leaf? If you don't have the lemongrass?
No, no. It's gonna be different. You mean
Okay.
like the leaf from the lemon, right?
Yes.
No, you gotta be the lemongrass.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
thank you. We've got 2 callers on the line, so we'll take the first caller. Where are you calling from? And go ahead with the question, please. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay, and your question?
What does that chicken taste like with the orange juice and is that a sweet sour tasting?
I'm going to defer that to Harold.
It's not sweet sour. It's not sweet. It's a different thing. You gotta try it. It's not one of your common recipes yet that we kind of used to it over here. So I don't know how to explain it, but it's so easy to do. You must just go ahead and try it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Hilo. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yes, I'm calling from Hilo, and my question is for Jeffrey.
Okay.
Is Jeffrey there?
He
Hi.
sure is.
Yes.
Why don't we
Okay.
get the camera on Jeff?
Jeffrey,
Yes.
Wave your hand, Jeff,
the
so they'll know.
ingredients that you use for your chicken adobo,
Mm-hmm.
can I use pork in place of the chicken? Can the same ingredients be used with the pork?
Yeah, you can use the same ingredients, pretty much identical the ingredients. But like I said, the only difference is that I would prefer to brown it more. You know, like how I had the oil, and just continue this, keep sauteing it until it gets a little bit more brown.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to see you on TV.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Hilo. And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Okay, I'm calling from Paradise Park, and this is a question for Harold.
Okay.
I wanted to know how come he didn't do his famous baby back ribs.
It's because you're gonna eat them all up and not save none for me.
Hey, come on! Well, maybe the next time you're on the show, if you go on the show again, you can make your famous baby back ribs.
I'll remember that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, Harold, so that baby back ribs are pretty good, huh?
It's good.
Okay, maybe next time. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yeah, my name is Ross. I'm calling from Honolulu.
Okay.
My question is for Harold.
Okay.
I want to know that chicken you soak, you can do them on the hibachi or what?
I never did try, but you know, I thought of that, and I believe it will turn out okay. I think that, you know, that smoky flavor will even increase, you know, like how they say, kick it up a notch.
All right, thanks, sir.
Okay, so there's another way of cooking that orange colada on the hibachi. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Honolulu.
Okay.
I was wondering if you can repeat the chicken adobo recipe.
Oh boy. Jeff, you're going to be busy tonight.
Okay, chicken adobo, for a 5 pound of chicken, I use about 4 to 5 leaves, bay leaves, 6 to 8 garlic cloves, and I use about like a teaspoon of whole black pepper and half a cup of vinegar, and that was the main ingredients.
The cider vinegar, yeah?
Apple cider, yeah, apple cider vinegar.
And how long do you cook this?
About an hour would do it. You can tell, like the way I first put it in, if you notice, was all dry. I didn't have any liquid. And then, you know, between like 5 minutes to 10 minutes, then all your juice is all gonna come out. And you're just gonna let it cook in there. And then when you see the water start drying up and you can see only the oil left, then you're pretty much there already. And then you just bring up the heat again, and like I was doing, just continuous saute them. And then you can add, like I said, I add that teaspoon of brown sugar just to kill the vinegar taste.
And how much lemongrass?
About one good size, one stalk. The one I had was kind of small, so I used 3 small ones.
So you cook it until it weathers down?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Jeff, did you say that there was a secret weapon at the end, a little bit of sesame?
Oh, that was all.
Oh, you got to give me the whole recipe.
I use about a teaspoon of sesame seed oil.
You know, you left that out of the recipe here too. That's a secret weapon that I'm going to add it in there. So,
well,
be in my.
That's how when you cook with love, you know, every day is something else. You always add something else at the end.
So, how much sesame oil was that?
About a teaspoon.
Okay, I'm going to write that down.
You're welcome.
Okay, one teaspoon of sesame oil. Okay, I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please? Hello, you're on the air. Did we lose our caller? I guess we lost the caller.
Yes, hello.
Oh.
This is for Harold.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
It's about your chicken. You know the orange juice. Is that a mixture?
No, that is straight frozen orange juice concentrate right out of the can.
Oh, and then the shoyu. Is that what kind of shoyu is that? Is that
oh, it's a special
Kikkoman?
kind of shoyu there. It's the Let Me brand.
What brand?
Let me show you.
Oh, okay. You cannot use Kikkoman.
Oh, you can, but I'm not supposed to mention any name brands there.
Oh, okay. And that's all you use, just the orange juice and the shoyu.
And coconut syrup.
Coconut syrup. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling. And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm Louisa Yasai from Kauai.
Kauai, okay. And your question?
I get questions for Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know where he was born and raised.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Where did you get your recipe for the chicken adobo?
Oh, came from far back from my great-great-great-grandmother.
I'm from Pangasinan, so we don't put, what do you call it, ginger in the
I think I'm busted here. Like, see, that's why you guys to be here. I said, it's an old recipe base, but this is kicked up for the new millennium.
Are you sure?
You know what I mean?
Sure about that?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Because I was born and raised in the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
I know what is the recipe for the chicken adobo, just plain.
Uh-huh.
The one you had put in, the shoyu, the vinegar. And we don't put sugar.
No, that's why I said there was essence that. That's why that was the end.
That was the love.
Yeah.
No, but you did a good job.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I would say that anyway. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, but Philippines never had shoyu back then.
We get shoyu, but we call it different.
Oh, I didn't know.
We call it toyu.
I think my grandmother lied to me then.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Okay, thank you for calling from Kauai. And you see, that is the beauty about cooking. You can add whatever you want. Whatever tastes good for you is good, right?
Right.
Okay. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
I'm calling from Honolulu.
Okay.
And I missed that part about the turkey tail lau lau. Can you go over the recipe again?
Okay, the turkey tail lau lau, that was Paul.
Paul. Yeah, the turkey tail lau lau, I use Hawaiian salt. I also use black pepper and minced garlic. I like garlic, that's why. The garlic gives it a flavor in the lau lau. You don't usually see garlic in lau lau, but I put some in for give that flavor.
And black pepper.
And how long do you cook it?
Usually it takes about 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Honolulu. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from? And go ahead.
I'm from Pebble Beach, and
Okay.
a young question for Jeff.
Okay.
I was wondering if you needed to put the whole peppers in, or you can leave them out.
Jeff,
yeah, you can leave them out, but you're not gonna get the kick to me. You know, you're just gonna be having chicken.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's just for kick then.
Oh, love, essence.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we don't have a caller, so we have a question from the classroom. Go ahead.
Hi, this question is for Brent. You know your cold chicken. Can you top it on salad, like make it as a chicken salad?
I don't see why you couldn't. Actually, it might be kind of a good idea. Change it up.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent idea. See, our students have some good ideas there. You can get that cold ginger chicken and put it on chicken salad. Okay, we have 2 callers on the line. Will the first caller let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please.
Hi, I'm calling from Honolulu.
Okay,
I'd like to ask a question about the lau lau.
okay.
When you're cooking it for 5 hours, does the water run out? Do you have to continue adding more water?
Okay, Paul, what about the water level?
In today's case, I just fill up the thing the steamer about 3/4 ways. It lasted the whole 5 to 6 hours.
Okay. Do you have to rotate the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top? Will the whole thing cook all at one time?
That's a good idea of rotating them. Maybe like 2.5 hours, you switch the top and then put it on the bottom so that one can cook a little bit faster also.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Honolulu. And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please.
Yes, hi. My name is Cindy. I'm calling from Honolulu here, Waiwa.
Okay.
We'd just like to say hi to Nefertiti. She's in there attending your class. My question is about the lau lau. What temperature do you guys cook? And what temperature do you?
Paul?
What is the temperature?
Actually, it's steamed. So you just preheat the water till it gets at boiling temperature, and then the steam cooks the lau lau.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So you don't put it in the oven, you put it on a steamer and let it steam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Wailua on Oahu. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, where are you calling from? I hear you.
I'm Carol, calling from Honolulu.
Okay, go ahead with your question. Okay, did we lose our
I'm
caller?
Carol calling from Honolulu.
Yes,
I would like to thank all the fellas on a wonderful job on their cooking, and it taught me a lot. The lau lau. Oh, that's a wonderful dish, and a different style of chicken adobo. I'm a Haole girl, born in Honoka'a. I live here in Honolulu. Hey, right on, brothers. You're all doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. I think that made the day for our automotive students here. Thank you for those nice words. And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Hilo, and
Okay.
this question is for Harold.
Okay, Harold?
I was wondering if you need to turn the chicken,
Turn
or
the.
you just leave it like that.
I don't know. You tell me what you would do.
Well, that's why I'm calling you. You're the chef.
No, I think you would know better than me
Why is that?
because you can turn the chicken if you want to.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Thank you for calling from Hilo. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please? Hello, you're on the air. Oh, we just lost the caller, I think.
Hi.
Oh, you're here. Where
Hello.
are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kona.
Okay, and your question?
My answer actually is for the brother that did cook the lao lao.
Okay.
If you steam the lao lao, no matter what, if you don't have to change the meat back in the lao lao from the bottom up to the top, because the steam will go up and come back down, and the heat will still be there.
Oh, so the heat just goes, the steam goes up and then back down like that.
It goes back down and comes back up again. So no matter what, it still will be there.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Okay, for the caller that asked whether we should switch the thing around, you don't have to. But if you want to, you can. Okay, we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yeah, this is Kimo from Pearl
Okay,
City.
Kim.
And I got a question for Harold.
Okay, go ahead.
What you call your chicken?
I call them orange soy colada.
Orange
Soy colada.
Chocolate. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Does that answer the question from Kona? I guess it...
No, Pearl City. Pearl City.
Oh, Pearl City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you calling now, or are you going to ask a question, or was that the last
that
call?
was my question.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's named after the three ingredients there: orange, soy sauce, and coconut syrup.
And coconut syrup. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for calling. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Honolulu.
Okay.
How's the lao lao? I like taste them.
Well,
Get you on flight down right now.
We unfortunately we don't have enough flights coming from Hilo
get
to
right over here.
Honolulu, you know, or the other way around. You got to tell the airlines to have some more flights, and then you can come over and join us.
What's your address? I will mail them to you.
He said, what's your
Frozen though,
address?
maybe.
He go mail them to you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Do you have another question? I guess not. Okay, we'll take the next caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Honolulu.
Okay, and your question?
I have a question for Jeff.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, my godfather used, when we couldn't find tanglat, we used mango leaf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, we also, like, sometimes, like, the vinegar, the cider was kind of too harsh, yeah. So we would use, like, the rice vinegar because it's kind of sweet, slightly sweet too, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we still make it that way sometimes with the mango leaf.
Oh, that's interesting. I gotta try that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something new. No, it's serious. Yeah, but you gotta get the tongue lada in there. You gotta get the
you
flavor.
need the tongue lot.
Right on, right on.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Honolulu. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Honolulu, and my
Okay.
question is for Harold.
Okay. Harold? Okay.
I missed the first half of the show, sorry.
Were you watching the basketball game?
No, I
No,
didn't.
go ahead, go ahead.
And I had a question about your chicken.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you marinate the chicken with the shoyu and the orange
Yes, you do. You marinate it, preferably overnight.
overnight?
Yes.
And then what, you bake it in a pan?
Bake it in an open pan.
Open pan?
Yeah, and put about half of the marinade back into the open pan, and then bake it at 350 or higher, 375 for about an hour.
For about an hour. Okay, thank you. You guys look great on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling from Honolulu. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello?
Hi, where are you calling from? I hear you.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I had a question for the Lao Lao man.
Okay, that's Paul.
I wanted to know whether it matters how many turkey tails you put inside.
Oh, no. You can put as much as you want. Again, by taste or by looks, how much you like add.
And if you just wanted to make fish lau lau, would you recommend you put in turkey tail so that you have the fat to keep the lau lau moist, or meat or pork?
Yeah, that's a good idea because you like the fat so that the lau lau will be dry, yeah?
Yeah.
It helps the luau leaf to be more moist. So you like the fat, no matter if it's a pork fat or a turkey tail.
Right on. Thanks. How's it, Akemi?
Okay, thank you for calling from Honolulu, and we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from?
Hello.
Yes, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kohala
Okay, Kohala.
for the Lau Lau Man.
Okay.
Hi, Lau Lau Man.
Hello, hi, how are you?
You. My name is Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Hi. You use taro top as usual how we use always, yeah? Now, I want to know the question, the answer to it. When you use your taro top, what kind of taro top you use? Because most of the taro top that we use is already matured. It's too big, isn't it? So what you do with it? You cut it out smaller?
No, I usually go to the store like KTA, like where I got this one from, and I just use what I got. I don't, yeah.
Well, most of the taro top I get from the produce over there is over matured. It's too hard, but I think I have an idea for you. You have to take out the center top in order to use the younger leaves on the side. That is more appropriate to do, I think. Because when I was raising up, I used to make lau lau for my parents, and they taught me how to use the young one. But most of the time, they get old taro tops, the matured ones. It's too hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the good
Bye.
hint from Kohala, the northern part of the island. Yeah. And we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Oh, my name is Thomas Smith. I'm calling from Eva Beach.
Okay, Thomas, go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Fujii.
Yes, sir.
This is nothing to do with the show tonight.
Okay.
When I first met you was about 10 years ago. I learned about all this kind of stuff you used to do for the University of Hilo. And God bless you. And I came back from overseas, and I came back and I put the cable, and you're still on.
Old fogey, yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Dr. Fujii.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for calling. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Yes, hi. Hi, my name is Stacy Fike.
Okay.
I'm calling from Haleiwa.
Okay.
I have a question for the Lau Lau Man.
Okay.
Would it be different if you add some fish into your Lau Lau, with the turkey tail?
Okay.
Fish.
Okay.
Fish. Yeah, for this one, you can add fish if you want, salmon, salted salmon, or most people they use butterfish also. But in this one, yeah, we didn't put any salted salmon or butterfish.
And I have another question.
Go ahead.
I tuned in kind of late. What the other two brothers over there would cook?
Which two?
The other two standing behind there.
One made adobo and the other one made...
Well, we had chicken adobo, spicy pork, cold ginger chicken, and orange cold colada.
All right. Well, good. Keep it up, brothers. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you for calling from Haleiwa there on Oahu. And I think we have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please? That was the last caller, and we have about a minute. We have another caller. Last call. Okay. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with the question, please?
Hello.
Yes, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lugui, Kauai.
Okay. Question.
Yes, I have a question for the guy who made the...
Got to be fast.
Chicken?
Ginger chicken.
The chicken? Well, quick with the question.
Yes, my cell phone battery is dying, and I just want to ask him a quick question. Did you marinate the chicken before you boiled it in water?
No, the chicken is
I'm going to have to cut you off. You know, I'm sorry we ran out of time. I want to thank the Hawaii Community College Automotive Repair Program for joining us this evening. And I'd like to remind you that next Thursday evening we're going to have the Hawaii Community College Auto Body Shop students coming here doing some local cooking. So we hope that you'll join us next Thursday evening. This is Jack Fujii saying thank you for watching and have a good night.